A lot of my inspiration in my architecture has come from my lifetime tenure here in the state of Florida, where my family first arrived over 200 years ago. And I've always felt it in my bones, this land, and every bit of it, the swamps and the pine trees and all of the river. I've spent so much of my time on the river, either canoeing or fishing, and have enjoyed it so much.
There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better, and some have gone, and some remain. All these places had their moments, with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you, and these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never ever lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never ever lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think of them, but in my life I loved you more. I love you more. I love you more.
There's no question about it. Downtown Jacksonville will survive. It will grow into a great, thriving metropolis. But the real question is, will it be a thing of quality? Will it be a thing that is truly great and beautiful, or will it be a mere unrelated mass of buildings without any regard really for the poetry of human life? Will it draw into its soul poets and artists and creative people that will even make it evolve into more of a great city? What will it be physically? Will it be a place of real beauty? Will it be a place that it will be a delight to walk through and to see and to feel both in the night and the day? Will it really be this? It can be this if we will dedicate ourselves to an ideal and commit ourselves to a beautiful city.
What can I do to make this not just a good old city? What can I do to make this one of the greatest cities on earth? Not big, but one of the greatest cities on earth.
Yeah, I went on back to Taliesin and got involved in working in quite a number of projects, mainly the Usonian automatic houses. I remember one night at the dinner group, because Mr. Wright always gave a short talk before that about architecture. It was announced that we were going to rebuild the road from Midway, which was the farm, up to Taliesin, and we need somebody that can use a bulldozer to help do this. Does anybody here know how to run a D8 bulldozer? That's the big blade, huge thing. Yes, sir. I never been on a bulldozer in my goddamn life. I just wanted to be involved with him, you know. So next morning I got up very, very early. And I talked with Wes Peters, who was an engineer as well, and he knew how to teach me how to start the damn thing and get the gasoline engine going and then click it into the diesel, and then the thing started going. And you felt like you were the top man of the mountain. That's such a powerful machine. I learned to do it. It was in very early morning, almost dark. I ran around, lifted the blade up and down, and turned it this way and that way, tilted it. And so about 7 o'clock, after breakfast, Mr. Wright shows up. He explained what he wanted done. He said, we need to widen it here and make the curve move this way. And he had his cane pointing for all this stuff. As I remember it, I was an orchestra and he was a conductor. And so he has to bit over this way, that way. Well, I got the thing started and going and made a couple of runs, and he used to move over this way, and I'd make another run. I felt, wow, I'm pretty damn good at this, you know. I didn't realize it. And then I went too far, and I went over the edge of what I was building up, and the D8 bulldozer toppled over, and I jumped free of the thing. If I hadn't, I'd have been crushed, and pretty much landed on my feet. And the bulldozer was upside down. This $100,000 machine or whatever it was, you know. And, oh, Mr. Wright yelled out to me. He says, "Lad, are you all right?" I am. Well, let's call it a day. And he walks on off. I would like to be remembered as a creative person who loved the environment and who tried not to despoil it, and who, whenever he built anything, tried to make it become part of that environment. That, to me, would be my best remembrance, and I've done that with every building I've designed so far. But I would like to be remembered for what I have been creative in doing. And that's in building buildings that respect people, respect what they're made of, respect the sites they're on, and respects all of nature. That's the way I'd like to be remembered.